Good afternoon. Today I'm going to try and make roast potatoes from tinned tatties. These tinned tatties. A few months ago, Bald Foodie Guy, Gareth, did an experiment where he tried to make roast potatoes from these in his air fryer, and he wasn't too happy with the result. But to me, the result looked alright, so I'm going to reenact that with a few adjustments to show Bald Foodie Guy that his experiment did work. Let's go. First of all, let's get this bad boy open. Fingers like that. That is what they look like inside, if you can see that, just about. And that's going to be tipped in the sink, strained into this strainer, just to get it drained. Okay. Quick rinse. Quick rinse. Just a quick rinse like that. We're now going to add a step which Gareth didn't do. We're going to parboil them by pressure cooking in this 500 ml of water. 500 ml. I'll do. 500's in. Excuse my camera work. See, water's in there. And next we're going to put the pressure lid on. Just here. Actually, what a good idea would be to actually put the potatoes in with it. Actually, yeah. So there we go. I sort of drained off a little bit, so put them in there like that. Okay, just shove that back. On, like so. Pressure lid on. Line up those marks. Sorry about the light. Like that. Turn it on. Pressure cooker on high for 2 minutes. Make sure it's in the sealed position like that. And we begin. We'll be right back. While it's preheating, I just forgot to mention that this is from Aldi and it was 33 pence, or 33 pence at the time I bought it anyway. The same as Gareth did. Be right back. As it's still warming up, that seal there should pop up and create a seal. And that will set the timer going for 2 minutes to pressure cook them. See you in a bit. Well, the 2-minute countdown has now begun, but it took about a good 5 minutes to warm up. So I'm only going to do this for 1 minute because the potatoes were already pretty soft when they went in. So I'll release the valve in a few seconds. And we shall release it. It's had 1 minute. There you go. Back in a minute. Right, all the steam has come out. Let's have a look. Well, they look still intact. They're not being destroyed. But how soft are they? We shall see. Well, they're not too soft. Actually, I can see that better. It's gone in quite a bit. Now I'm going to rough these up after I've prepared some oil to coat them in. So be right back. I'm going to prepare some oil, infuse it with some garlic and rosemary in the extra virgin olive oil. Considering there's not many potatoes in there, I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons of it. Let's begin. First up, olive oil. One, 2, 3. In the crusher. Alright. Oh, no. Cut the ends off first. The butt end. Like that. Straight in the crusher. Get that bit in. Like that. Actually, we better get this in the pan. Into the pan. Like so. And also take out what's in there. Like that. Rosemary. Now, fresh rosemary will be better, but I haven't got any. Now, we're going to gently heat this so the garlic just begins to turn golden brown, and that's all that's needed. Stirring gently. Give it a stir. I'll continue to do this until it goes golden brown, and then I'll be right back with you. It's getting there. Just infusing it. So I would say it's about there, so we'll turn the heat off and we'll put it into this bowl. Here is the infused oil with garlic and the rosemary, and we put the potatoes straight into this and we give it a bit of a shake to roughen up the edges of the potato, and hopefully it won't destroy the potatoes in the process. Here we go. Like that. I'll carry on doing this for a bit, rough them up, then I'll be right back. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't really roughed them up at all. So, the next step is to put them in this. Actually, see how prepared I am, can't you? Right. Just put that in there like that. Watch out for all the oil dripping. And I'm going to try and just give it another bit of a rough up now, hopefully without spilling too much oil everywhere. So maybe the grilled bottom of the pan will help rough them up a bit more. Doesn't really seem to be. Anyway, the next step is in the air fryer. Take the water that you use to the pressure cooker out of the air fryer. In go the potatoes. Space them out a bit. Like that. Not roughed up at all. That one's broke there. So I don't think they're going to come out like proper roasters, because you're meant to have rough edges to create the crustiness. The next step is air fryer, 200 degrees for 25 minutes. Yep, 200 for 25. But I'll check on them 3-4 times in the process. Close the lid and off we go. I'll come back to you in about 10 minutes time. Don't forget, it's important to wash as you go. While it's cooking away, I just thought I'd show you that's the remainder of the oil. So don't throw that away. There's a good 30 ml there nearly. You can use that in your other cooking and frying and stuff. Just thought I'd point that one out. Well, it's been going about 10 minutes now, so we're going to take a quick look. How they're getting on. I've certainly heard them popping and banging inside. They're sizzling away, but not really going golden brown as such. They're getting there, but I couldn't get those rough edges, so it's not really gonna be as good as proper fluffy crispy roast potatoes. But we shall let it continue. Sorry about my dodgy camera work, by the way. We'll be back in, say, 10 minutes, just to check the progress. While I'm waiting for it to cook, I just thought I'd treat myself to a glass of wine, or my first glass of wine tonight. Cheers. Happy Christmas. It's been another 10 minutes now, 5 minutes to go. So let's take another look. Lights. Not too bad. On the video they look like more well done than they actually really are. Just give them a bit of move around and we shall continue. We shall be right back. Right then. So that's 25 minutes. Well, they feel crispy to the touch. So what I'm going to do now is transfer them into a bowl and just add some seasoning. I'll be right back. We're going to add the garlic that was in the oil. Bit of oregano in there. Curry powder, like a half a teaspoon. And of course some salt and pepper. We're going to transfer the potatoes now using these. These came with the air fryer. Like so. In here, we're going to add the garlic. Like that. Try not to take too long over it. Salt and pepper. Oregano. And a little bit of curry powder. Give us a minute. That's the half teaspoon of curry powder. Just do that. Like that. Then that is those. This is just a tiny little cheat here. I popped them back in the air fryer on a plate just to reheat them because I lost some heat when I mixed them in the silver bowl, which is now in the washing up. I'll be right back. So I've given them a couple of minutes heat blast. And that is what they look like. They don't look half bad, must admit. So we'll get a thumbnail. Something like that. And that's it. I shall give you my verdict now. Right then. Here they are. I gave them a 2-minute blast in the air fryer again, as you saw, because I lost a bit of heat when I seasoned them in the bowl. The moment of truth. Hot. Sorry about that just then. It was too hot. So, the outsides have got a crispy skin, but could be crispier had I been able to fluff them up at the time when I parboiled them. They taste okay. For what they are, a tin of Tatties for 33p from Aldi. From these to these, it's not bad. It's not bad. So I'm going to carry on eating these. And I would have to say, Gareth, Bald Foodie Guy, your experiment was a success. Thanks for that, and I'm going to enjoy these. Okay, everybody? Take care. See you on the next one. Just one more thing. They might be just a little bit chewy, but they are gorgeous with all this seasoning on. Can't pick it up, but they're really nice. So, yeah, the experiment worked. So, thanks for that, Gareth, Mr. Bald Foodie Guy. It's a recipe well worth doing. Just remember to parboil them in the pressure cooker for 2 minutes first.